Traditional signing day coming up in a couple days, but with 28 signed in this class, is there any room for anyone else? Do you expect any other rumblings?
I think one name is. I think there's one name that Alabama would like to get, and I know a lot of the guys that are signing or that have signed early are trying to get him. That would be five-star defensive back Cormani McClain. That's the one guy that Richard Young, among others, they are chomping at the bit to get him to Tuscaloosa. A guy that's got all the tools of the tape. When you look at a five-star defensive back, he's got the size, he's got the length, the range, the athleticism to be possibly a shutdown, knockdown corner. So that's the name that a lot of Alabama fans want to get in. That's the name that a lot of the early enrollees want to have in on campus, not be Cormani McClain.
Stephen, I don't think we've had a chance to talk to you since the early declarations for the NFL draft. The way that all played out, were there any surprises there? Anything of note in regards to, again, anybody that surprised you in regards to jumping to the NFL or coming back to Bama?
I think one name surprised me in terms of jumping to the NFL, and that would be Eli Ricks at corner. I wanted to see him come back for another season to really put forth more tape to the NFL scouts. I understand he had a really good freshman year at MSU in 2020, had the 4 interceptions, made the All-SEC freshman team and freshman All-America team. But, his second year, he missed 10 games because of a shoulder injury. So the scouts didn't really get that tape of growth in year 2. And in this past season, he did not get on the field as a starter until the Mississippi State game. So you have to wonder, what held him back until that moment right there. And then he decides to put his name in the draft hat, which nobody knows the socioeconomic situation in terms of, Ricks and his background. But, for me, I would have loved to have seen him come back, build up more tape, build more eyeballs on him, put forth more consistent play performances on the field to make himself a concrete first-round guy. As it stands right now, he may look more of a second-round guy. So that was, to me, my surprise of who went to the draft. My surprise of whom came back, I look at Will Reichert. I thought Reichert was going to go. I really thought Reichert was going to go after him having a perfect year as a kicker in 2020. Of his past season, had some big moments where he knocked down field goals. He is the all-time leader for career points in Alabama history. So I just thought Reichert was going to go. He put his name in the hat for the Senior Bowl, but decided to retract his name and come back for his senior year. Had conversations with his family, conversations with his fiance, now his wife. He recently got married a week or so back. So just really happy for Reichert to be back and looking forward to seeing how he finishes up or how he performs in his 5th season at Alabama.
And just to be clear about the Cormani McClain situation, of course, he is a hard commit to Colorado, but he had already been a hard commit to Miami and flipped at that point. So you're thinking that there's still a small possibility that Nick Saban's able to steal him back.
A small possibility, but when you're dealing with Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, best of luck to you. Deion can sell ice when ice come up.
There's no question about that. He's got some interesting things brewing there in Boulder. It's going to be intriguing to see how that all plays out.